what I'd want to do with this happy shit, dude.
Alright.
Okay. What I would do is I'd have fucking, you know, somebody needs a water bed, okay? They can only sleep on water beds, right?
Right.
Okay. For some reason, they can only have water beds. So they go to Happy's water bed store. You know what I mean? He only sells water beds. Why? I don't know. Well, that's all he sells, water beds. So anyway, the guy looks around. He's looking at the water beds, you know. Happy actually has one real water bed in there
Oh, wow.
for people to look at and lay on. The
Oh,
other
so
ones...
it's test model.
Hey, no, look, the other ones, you know where beds would be, Chad? Next, like, so you can lay on them? There's just pictures. Hear me? There's just a stand with a little old Polaroid picture of a water bed on there, Chad, right? And it's got the price and a bigger picture behind it with the price, you know what I'm saying, Chad? So you can walk around and, like, look at the pictures of the beds you want to pick, and you can't buy the one on display, because it's the only real one, all right? So anyway, you walk around, you find the one you want, whatever, dude. You're like, yeah, I need the water bed. And Happy says, well, we haul them. We have to haul them, okay? All right, so you go home, you're waiting. Happy doesn't show up on time, of course.
Oh, yeah.
They either don't show up on time, they either show up ahead or way too late.
Yeah.
But they show up late in this one, okay? They get there, and there's a dump truck outside. Okay, it says Happy's Dump on it, right? So the guy's looking like, what the fuck is the dump truck doing out here? It's not Tuesday, you know what I mean? They're trying to pick up the garbage. So then this scum gets out of the truck, which is Gary. Gary gets out the truck and goes like this. Presses the button and dumps the fucking water bed onto the ground and takes off. And as soon as he's dumping the water bed, Happy calls dude up and says, yeah, your bed should be there. You gotta bring it in the house yourself. And then hangs up on him. You know what I mean? Then hangs up on him. It's like, what the fuck? The people are gonna try to call him back. Probably, I don't know. It depends on who's doing it with me. Like, whatever they want to do. 'Cause that's how Happy's is. It just goes. But this would be how, you know, how it would work out.
Well, you know how you could get him on a water bed.
Well, hold on, let me finish. I want to tell you what my idea would be of it, okay? So then the guy, okay, goes to the water bed. It's in a box, okay? The water bed's in a big box that you almost can't get. It's as tall as your door and really long and wide. You know what I mean? It's like, but it's only like this big, dude, okay?
Oh,
all right?
Okay.
This wide, all the way across,
Right.
okay? Now inside, dude, there are 4 boards like this, okay? And a couple pieces of plywood, like 3 or 4, okay? And like 2 metal bars, all right? And then on top of that, there's like a water bed thing in there, right? That, remember how our bed was rolled up there?
Mm-hmm.
And it's rolled up in that thing, and it unrolls like that. You know, when you cut it open, it unrolls like that, okay? So fucking, you got to put the frame together. That's what that is. That little tiny,
well, of course.
That's the frame there, and it's a horrible frame. It's just little boards that you set on the ground right here. You know, little chunks of 2x4s this big. You just set them on the ground, and you put the piece of plywood on. Unless you got nails, you put the piece of plywood on, all fucked up, and the 2 bars at weird angles because there's not enough shit.
Not enough. Of course,
you know what I mean?
And it don't fit.
And it don't fit. Okay, and then fucking you take the thing. You're supposed to put it on the frame when you open it so it can unroll out. And it has arrows pointing which way it's going to roll out. Naturally, when you open it, it rolls out the other way. It pushes your ass out the door and shit. Maybe breaks a bone up against the wall. You know what I mean? Dislocates your shoulder or something. Now you're all fucked up and shit, dude. Because that thing shot your ass out.
Yeah.
But it blew up to its size. You know what I mean? It was just compacted in there. But, dude, you get it onto the bed now, okay? You get it over onto the frame. You sit onto the frame, dude, and, like, you feel it a little bit, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? There's water in it, but you kind of feel like squishy lumps all over in the shit, too. But they're real squishy, so you can't really tell. You know what I mean? And it's not see-through or anything, you know what I mean? Plus, there's an odor coming from it.
Oh,
it kind of smells bad, dude. You can't tell yet because you just got it, and you've been working, and you're like, man, is that... Do I gotta go to the bathroom? You know what I mean? What is that? So fucking you take the box, you get rid of it and shit, dude. Now, it's nighttime, dude. You know what I mean? You got your bed all made up and shit, dude. You get under the blankets, dude. You laying there. It feels very fucking weird, dude. And you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's all squishy like and shit, dude. And now the odor is super strong. And it smells like baby shit. It smells like nothing but baby shit. You start sniffing the bed and shit, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? So then you notice that there's a tiny little hole leaking a little bit of water out into the floor, just enough to just drip a little here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You look at it, and this is like a brownish, like
Oh no, it's sewage.
yeah, it's a brownish, nastiest like color of water, and it stinks like sewage.
Ugh.
Okay, so you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh shit.
Okay, now look. Now you just notice that there's a peeling on the top. That's just cheaply on there with like 2 strings tied on, and you just notice because it was on there very well. You lift it up and you can see through. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
And you see a bunch of squished up old dirty diapers slushing around inside of a fucking watery sewage fucking bag, dude.
Ow.
So now you know that you were just laying in a pile of dirty diapers on top of a fucking plastic bed, and that's what's leaking on your ground right now, and you just got ripped off. You know what I mean? Because you bought like a $2,000 water bed, and you got fucking
They
dirty
just like
diapers
took an air
stuffed.
mattress and stuffed it up full of dirty diapers.
So of course you
filled it
try
up
to
with
call
water.
Happy's waterbed store back, but it's too late. They're closed. You know what I mean?
Permanently.
So you leave a little message and say, "I need you to call me back. I'm calling the cops about this. Blah blah blah. This ain't right. I'm calling a lawyer. Blah blah blah." Well, ain't no lawyers in Happyville. Remember? No.
Yeah,
They
no.
don't exist in Happyville. You want them to go to the town over. We don't remember what that's called ever, but fucking anyway. So Happy's calls back in the morning and says, "Well, what can I do for you?" And then the guy starts bitching at him and shit, and Happy starts explaining to him about the bed and shit. You know what I mean? He said, "Well, Happy will tell you. Well, look, man." He's like, "Did you try to sleep on it?" And the guy's gonna start saying, well, "No, man. Yeah, I laid down on it. And how did it feel? Be honest with me." You know, Happy's gonna be like, "Just be honest. Don't worry about anything right now. Just be honest. All honesty." Happy's fucking him up, so the guy's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, it wasn't that uncomfortable. It was all right." So basically, what you're telling me is that you came to our store, bought a water bed, went home, set it up, laid down, and it did its job, right? Now, do you go unveiling every waterbed you buy just to see if it's water inside? You don't know what the last waterbed you had inside of it
Could
was,
be
do you?
urine.
And then the guy says, "Yeah, I had to fill up myself with water." You know what I mean? I do know what was in it. I filled it myself.
Saving you on the bill.
That's right. Which in the end we're not. Because in the end, you're going to be coming back and you're going to try to buy another waterbed, like usual. Because we're going to tell you what you can do is come on down, bring the old bed back, throw it in the dump behind the store here. You know what I mean? Just get rid of it. We don't want it back, Once we get rid of it, once we sealed in that package and you all open it, we don't want it back.
Technically, a waterbed, all it has to be is a tarp and some nails and some boards.
Well, that's the next thing they can
And a
get.
tub.
You know what I mean? That's the next thing they can get, Chad. But I just wanted, for the next time.
We gotta head out. Hey,
That's
can I
fine.
get that so I can run down to the gas
Yeah.
station?